This stuff's not really that, it may be overwhelming some of you newbies, but it's not really that difficult. It's not difficult. It's not, if I can do it, anybody can do it. All right. So it's not that difficult, and it's actually pretty fun. I've been in this business 10 or 11 years, and so this is one of the things that's pretty fun. So here's just an example. I'll let y'all take a look at this as I drink some coffee. So that's just a little breakdown of another slide of how that formula would work. All right, hope you got it. All right, flip analyzer, understanding your numbers, closing costs, all that kind of stuff fluctuate for it. They fluctuate in every state. They fluctuate depending on your title company, arrangements that you have, prices you get, quite honestly. You know, what are you doing for your insurance? Like a lot of properties, you have to pay for your insurance up front, year in advance, depending on what your lender requires. We have a corporate policy, so we don't do that. We pay on a monthly basis. But another resource for you is to go to freeflipanalyzer.com. Just add the word free in front of that, freeflipanalyzer.com, and you can you know, play around with some numbers and just understand it's different in each and every market. But there's some variables here, like, are you providing your lender with the lender's title policy, you know, or just the owner's title policy? We always provide a lender title policy, mortgagee's title policy to our lenders. But look, whatever you do, like, remove the guesswork and find whatever deal analysis tool that works best for you. There's like 1,000 of them on Google. But use something that works for you and use it every time. Build your standards and build your system if you haven't done that already. This is one that we built. This is a horrible looking graphic right here, but it's a really powerful tool where that we use this in our office, and it helps us analyze a deal through 4 lenses. Whenever we plug in a deal, we just plug in some basic data over here, and it kind of exports to every other screen to show us what it looks like as a flip analyzer, a rental analyzer, if we were to own or finance the deal, or if we were to wholesale it. It gives us a breakdown of our estimated profit on each and every deal. So this gives us a really good snapshot really quickly at how to analyze the deal with multiple exit strategies. This is something we're going to be sharing with our attendees next week at our Wealth Passage live event. And the bottom line is this: after you have your numbers and your criteria, like, if the numbers don't work, just walk away, right? Just walk away and just have the really just make that commitment to yourself, and just have the character and the willpower just to do that. Like, don't fall in love with the deal. One of my mentors said this, always stuck out with me. He's incredibly successful. My book, A Conversation with the Millionaire Real Estate Investor, if you read that, my mentor in that book said this. He's like, you never fall in love with the deal. You fall in love with stealing the deal. Okay? You never fall in love with the deal. You fall in love with stealing the deal, meaning you need to buy them cheap. You need to buy it where it's so outrageously stinking cheap that it's going to be a home run. Like, you buy it like that. And so where people get in trouble, especially in the up market where we're at right now, is people get anxious and they don't have that willpower, and they're just chomping at the bit to do a deal, and they do a bad deal with marginal numbers, and they end up getting themselves hurt. And I see this happen time and time again. So if the numbers don't work, you got to walk away. All right, energy time, energy boost. So financing. So let's dig into this, because I know a lot of you guys and gals may have problems, and this is a big obstacle for you about raising money for your deals, and I don't want it to be. And this, I'm gonna start this with this excuse: I can't invest in real estate because I don't have any money. All right, so it's like, that is the most overused excuse for real estate. That's used over and over and over again. And I'll tell you, one of the big reasons that I was attracted to real estate was because when I first started reading about real estate, it spoke to me. Why? Because I had no money and I was reading about, all of these creative real estate strategies. And so I was like, man, like this is an opportunity for a guy like me who has no money and who has no experience. Like I can have a shot at the American dream too, right? I have an opportunity to create wealth and do this through real estate, right? So I believe that's why real estate is so freaking like appealing to so many out there. So I'm here to tell you that it's true. Like you don't have to have money, but damn it, like you better have systems, you better have structure, you better have clarity, you better have commitment, you better have character whenever you start to raise money. Because if you can't raise private money, then you're done. I've already mentioned that several times, but it's true. But the good news is that it's so incredibly easy. It's so incredibly easy when you have a franchise model, when you have a system that works, whenever you have the right process and the right steps to raise money. It's so stinking easy, guys. Like I can tell you, like right now, we have millions of dollars from lenders that want to loan to us, that we're putting them in line. Like as soon we're closing on houses each and every week, and we're putting that money to work. I've got 3 closings in the next 3 days. One is for $300,000. One's for $325,000. One is for $290,000, and one is for $130,000. What's that? $600,000 in the next few days, and we've got other houses lined up. So we're getting that money to work as fast as we can. But when you start doing these deals, and we're doing about 50 deals a year. So even if you're doing like 1, 2, 10 deals a year, like it's so easy when you apply these fundamentals, right? When you apply the 3 C's in those conversations, when you know where the lenders are at, and there's a reason, like I come to Quest, I spend a lot of time here because I'm cultivating relationships, I'm cultivating trust, and I'm marketing my business, right? I'm just having conversations with people about what it is that we do. I'm not trying to sell or pitch anything to these people, but I'm really trying to find people that we can cultivate a good relationship with, because it's relationship-based lending, and people loan to people that they know, like, and trust.